To those of you watching this video, I do not come here seeking your approval. I do not come here seeking your validation. I am simply here to be a mirror. If I can make you think a little bit deeper, or make even just one of you, save yourself, I'd be happy. 95% of the beliefs we have stored in our minds are nothing but lies. And it's because of these lies we suffer, and we choose to suffer. Life is but a dream, Reality is a little bit more structural compared to the dream world, which is just chaotic and random of sorts. But throughout the world, we're all dreaming. We're all manifesting this mass dream. We see suffering, anger, revenge, violence, addiction throughout everywhere. And maybe in some places it's a little bit more intense than certain. However, it's something we know exists, and it's a part of the dream. Hell is in a way all around us, but we have a choice. We're blinded. And I think because we don't see the truth, it's all around us. There's light in every single one of us. There's light in every single tree, animal, everything. There's light. And we need to start taking that veil away, lifting it, and start seeing the universal truths. And maybe start learning how to speak and understand this universal language. We trust what we believe, and our beliefs set us up for suffering. It's as if we live in the middle of this fog that doesn't let us see any further than our nose. We live in this fog, this dream fog, and it's made up of what we believe and the concepts that we have of what we are, what we're not, and all of these agreements you have made with yourself, others, and even with the all, even with God. Our whole mind is this fog, and if we can learn to start seeing through it and seeing the truth that lies within everything, we start seeing like the original purpose, the original reason. Yeah. It's the human condition. It's an illusion. Everything we believe about ourselves, the world, the concepts, the programming, we cannot see it. Like, if we cannot see who we truly are, then we cannot be free. And we all want to be free. We all crave freedom. But because of these, these concepts that we've made law, we've said, I have to act this way, I need to move this way. We don't allow ourselves to soak in the bliss that is being free. And being free is seeing that light. As humans, we resist life. To be alive is like the biggest fear us humans have. Death is not the biggest fear we have, but it's living. Isn't that weird? You go out and you're afraid to be yourself. You're afraid to show your true colors, so you put on this act. We're so afraid to take off that mask and go, yeah, I am afraid. I am scared. We're all scared. We want to be perfect. And not being perfect, we decide to reject ourselves. And our level of self-rejection is going to depend on how effective, the people who tried shaping us and molding us were in breaking our integrity and breaking our truth and our spirit. We want to fit in. We want to be perfect. And we just can't do that. So forgive yourself and forgive others. Because we're not being what we wish to be, or rather what we believe we should be. And if we cannot forgive ourselves, we are not being perfect. To be perfect is to forgive. To be perfect is to forgive. In your whole life, nobody has ever abused you more than yourself. And the limit of your self-abuse is exactly the limit that you're going to tolerate from somebody else. You let these people walk on you because you walk all over yourself. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but we do this and we stay in it and we tolerate it endlessly. Why? Because we're afraid to be alive. We have the need to be accepted and be loved, but we cannot accept and love ourselves. And that's why we go around in circles just trying to put on this act and be this perfect version of ourselves. But you're not going to be perfect until you forgive yourself first and then start learning to forgive others. Agreements from fear, they will expend your energy, whereas agreements from love will not only conserve your energy, but gain you new energy that you didn't even know you were possible of attaining. You need a very strong will in order to adopt this, but give it time, tread softly. You know, I'm someone who struggles with this. It's taken me years of sitting here on the internet trying to be someone I was not, trying to portray myself as perfect. And it's only now that I come to you naked and say, hi, here I am. I'm just as afraid. And yeah, instead of living in this dream of hell, why don't we create a new dream? A dream that is quite like heaven. A dream that is quite like a utopia. Anyways, it's Jake, aka Eddy Aspect, and Big Wonders.